Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Anika Bhatt, your English teacher, and on the behalf of all subject teachers, I welcome you all. First of all, I want to familiarize you with the books that we will study during this session. The first book is Grammar and Composition, Book 9. This book is prescribed by FPISE and we will use it for grammar practice. The next book is Oxford Progressive English Grade 8. We will study this book till our midterm, and after midterm we will start English Book 9, that is by Karwan Book House, Lahore, again prescribed by Federal Board. And for more and better practice in grammar, we will use Wren and Martin High School English Grammar and Composition. Now students, let's have a look at the paper pattern for English 8th. The paper that you will get is of 75 marks and is designed after the board paper, federal board paper for class 9th. Section A is comprised of 15 marks and based on MCQs that are both from parts of speech and textbook. Section B is of 40 marks and the first question in section B is comprehension question answers. Question number 3 is from poem, and the first part is stanza comprehension and the second part is stanza paraphrase. Next question in section B is of 3 parts: voices, passive and active voice, and they are from all 3 tenses: present, past and future. Part B is correct use of verb, and part C is punctuation. Like you will be given unpunctuated lines and you have to punctuate them. Then comes section C, that is of 20 marks. In section C, the first question is of informal letter writing. You will be given the pattern of writing and then you will be given different topics to write letters to your family members and your friends. Next question is paragraph writing, and question number 5 and 6 both are creative writing questions. And the last question of section C and the whole paper is of translation. You will be given Urdu sentences to translate into English from all 3 tenses: present, past and future. And in this question you also get a choice with dialogue writing as well. Now students, let's begin with the first lesson of first week, that is from grammar, parts of speech. Let's have a look at the definition of parts of speech. A part of speech is a term used in traditional grammar for one of the 8 main categories into which words are classified according to their functions in sentences, such as nouns or verbs, also known as word classes. These are the building blocks of grammar. Now look at the 8 parts of speech. What are they? Noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So basically parts of speech means like everything that we speak, everything that we write is basically comprised of different words, and every word in a sentence plays its own role, and according to that role we can say that it is a noun or a pronoun or a verb or adverb. Now look at all these parts of speech separately. What is a noun? A noun is the name of a person, place, things like pen, house, book, teacher, students, daughter, etc. Verb. Verb is a word or group of words that describes an action. So basically verb means an action word. Adverb. What is an adverb? Adverb tells us how often, how, when, why. Basically adverb is something that modifies a verb, but that is an incomplete definition of adverb. Adverb basically means a word that not only tells us about verb, but it also modifies another adverb and an adjective. Number 4 is adjective. Adjective basically describes a noun or a pronoun like tall, thin, red, beautiful, as we say beautiful girl, red dress. So basically they are modifying noun. Preposition. A preposition is used before a noun or a pronoun, and they are used to show place, time, direction in a sentence. And there are different prepositions as well and different kinds. From, above, below, in, on, at, there are different prepositions. Now, what is conjunction? Conjunction is something that is used to join words or group of words in a sentence. And they also have different kinds, and few of conjunctions are until, because, and, yet, therefore, moreover, since, or, but, etc. Pronoun. Pronouns replace the names of a person, place, or thing, or an idea in a sentence. And there are different kinds of, there are almost 9 kinds of pronoun that we will do in coming days. For example, this, that, he, she, it, we, may, they, him, her, etc. And lastly, interjection. Interjections express strong emotions and they are often followed by exclamation. So interjection is the expression of emotion and feeling, like hurrah, oops, ah, well, oh. These are different interjections. Okay, 8 parts of speech, function or what it does. Verb. Verb is simply action or state. Noun. Noun, thing, name of thing or person or an idea. Adjective, that describes a noun. Adverb, that describes a verb. An adjective and adverb. Pronoun. Pronoun is something that replaces a noun, and we use pronoun to avoid repetition. Preposition, it links a noun to another word. Conjunction. Conjunction is a word that joins clauses or sentences or words in a sentence. Interjection is a short exclamation, sometimes inserted into a sentence. Now you will also be given certain assignments. Your first assignment is like, I'll give you a few sentences and you will identify the underlined words, keeping in mind all the parts of speech, like which one is noun or which word is playing the function of or role of verb or adverb. And then there are certain sentences and every word in a sentence is separated from another, and you will come to know its role in a sentence. Like, look at these sentences. Jeremy ate fluffy pancakes for breakfast. So fluffy, you have to identify as it comes before pancakes, it is modifying pancakes, so it must be an adjective. Now look at the rest of sentences and you have to identify them at the end. Clown performed funny tricks. Sandra went to the mall on Sunday. Sarah has curly hair. It was raining heavily. Ryan hid behind the couch. Mary owns a store. I forgave him because he was dying. Alas, he died of cancer. Now students, look at these 3 sentences. Sarah is my best friend and she is my neighbor. We play and work together. I am writing a letter. Hurrah, we have won the game. Now in all 3 sentences, I have divided them from one another, all the words, and look at each word separately. Sarah, if you look at Sarah, it is noun, a naming word. Is some sort of auxiliary verb. You will come to know that it is which kind of verb, either linking or helping when we will do all the kinds of verb. But still it is an auxiliary or helping verb. My best friend. Now if we look at friend, friend is a name of relation. So it is a noun. Best. Best is modifying friend. Which friend? Best friend. So it means it is an adjective. My is telling, like, it is sort of possessive word. So it is an possessive adjective. And she is. Now and is connecting the next part of the sentence with the first one, and she is my neighbor. So and must be a conjunction. In the same way, the next sentence, I am writing a letter, and hurrah, we have won the game. Every word is a different part of speech and it's playing its own function in the sentence. I hope that you have understood the basics of parts of speech and their function in a sentence. In the coming week, we will do the kinds of noun and then all the kinds of other parts of speech. Thank you, students, and have a nice day.